So this is the last video for the day, and what we're going to do is just simply do a review or a recap of what we've studied. So the first things that we went through were what is an expression. It's simply a list of terms without an equal sign. So what I want you to do is write expression, and I want you to write your own expression, okay? Next, we went through what was an equation. An equation was just basically an expression or two expressions separated by an equal sign. And next, I want you to write your own equation. And then we went over an inequality, and that's basically where you have greater than, less than. It's basically two expressions separated by an inequality sign. And here again, I want you to write your own inequality. Next, we went over some terms like coefficients, variables, operators, all that kind of stuff. So for this case, so I'm going to write 2x cubed minus 4 equals 3x squared. And I want you to identify each of these, what is the 2, what is the x, what's the 3, what's the minus, the terms. I want you to define what each of these numbers and variables are. Then after that, so you're going to do this. Then after that, we went over a monomial. And what, like we said, a monomial is simply an expression with only one term. So I want you to write your own monomial over here. Then I went over a binomial, which I said was basically an expression with two terms separated by a plus or a minus operator. And finally, we're going to go over a polynomial, right, which was an expression with many terms. And that is, and I want you to write your own example over here. Next, we went over degrees of monomials and polynomials. So say, for example, I have a monomial, a monomial over here. And so what I want you, so I'm going to list three monomials. So 5, 3x squared, and 1024x. And what I want you to tell me over here is what are the degrees of each of those monomials. Finally, we went over the degrees of polynomials, which we said was if you look at a polynomial and you find the highest degree in each of those monomials, that is the degree of the polynomial. So I'm going to give two examples here. So this is 3x squared minus 7x to the power of 4 plus 2. And what I want you to identify is the degree over here. And then here's another example. So also here, I just want you to tell me the degrees over here. And finally, I'm going to give one more example, 1056x minus 79 plus x to the power of 32. And I want you to tell me what is the degree of this polynomial over here. All right, please make sure you have this because this is what I'll be checking, and I'll see you in class. Bye.